streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, good Tuesday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. Let's begin with a look at traffic and weather. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Lovely day, plenty of sunshine out there across western Massachusetts.
Yeah, a little bit of a breeze. Temperatures for the most part are in the 50s. Actually a nice day, and it looks like we've got more of that to come here through the middle of the week. Quick check of traffic, and here it is. You can see here that we are running fine here on the Mass Pike from Lee to Worcester. Also, I-91 seems to be in good shape as well. Even downtown, our surface streets seem to be fine. So traffic as we approach the evening commute is in good shape. And temperatures, as I mentioned, are in the 50s. 57 right now in Greenfield, 53 in Springfield, 53 in Pittsfield and Great Barrington. You're also at 57, so relatively mild air. And notice the clear air. We are on the far western fringes of this storm system well to our east, but the clear air will continue here, and actually things are looking pretty good for tomorrow. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
The Springfield Fire Department worked to put out a house fire this morning on Carver Street. Now several people are displaced. Authorities arrived around 10:30 and discovered the house on fire from both the first and second floor. According to Springfield Fire Captain Drew Pamonte, the strong winds caused the fire to grow. No injuries were reported. The Red Cross is assisting 8 people who are now without a home. The Springfield Arson and Bomb Squad have determined the fire started on the first floor due to improper disposal of smoking material. The Hampden County DA's office has identified the victim of the deadly shooting on Orange Street in Springfield. 42-year-old Aubrey Wyatt was found inside a vehicle with a gunshot wound. He was taken to Bay State Medical Center where he died. This remains an ongoing investigation by the Springfield Police Department Homicide Unit. Anyone with information is asked to contact Springfield Police. We have that number on our website. Karen Reed is back in court today for the first of 2 hearings ahead of the start of her second murder trial next month. It will also provide the court a chance to weigh any remaining motions that could shape evidence, witnesses, and narratives the jury will hear during trial. Reed is accused of murdering her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, by hitting him with her SUV in 2022. Reed's defense team has claimed that she is on the receiving end of a massive cover-up involving law enforcement corruption and is being framed for murder. Her retrial is set to begin April 1st. Eversource hosted an informational meeting in Springfield this afternoon. The goal was to let customers know the options they have when it comes to paying higher utility bills. Eversource explained programs that help make monthly payments more affordable, protect from service disconnection, and information on energy efficiency solutions that can lower bills by reducing energy usage. More information on today's meeting can be found on our website. Back now with Brian Lapis. Mild day today, looks pretty warm for tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty good chance at 60-degree warmth here tomorrow. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. Mostly clear air here west of Worcester. Actually, I should say there are a few scattered clouds on the clouds and radar east of the Connecticut River here in Hampden, Hampshire and Franklin County. But otherwise, plenty of sunshine, and that's going to be the trend here as we head into the evening hours, at least clearing air. 5 o'clock here this afternoon, mostly clear. Clear sky tonight. Evening temperatures for the most part will be in the 40s. Overnight lows will be in the 20s and 30s. I'm expecting an overnight low of 28 to 34 here early tomorrow morning. There it is, 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. But notice clear skies across the valley here tomorrow. 10 o'clock sunshine, noontime sunshine, and just a few scattered clouds here in the afternoon with a high temperature into the 60s. We'll let you know if we can continue that into the second half of the week with the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
After months in space, NASA crew 9 astronauts, Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore, are coming home. Williams and Wilmore's original 10-day test flight mission turned into more than 9 months. NASA was convinced Boeing's Starliner spacecraft was not safe to return home in, leaving the 2 astronauts on the International Space Station. They are expected to return home this evening at around 5:57 p.m., touching down off the Gulf Coast near Florida. For live updates and coverage, you can watch it right here on 22 News starting at 5. Tesla board members and an executive have sold off over $100 million of stock in recent weeks. That's according to filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Together, 4 top officers have offloaded $100 million in shares since early February. Among them, Elon Musk's own brother, who sold nearly $27 million in stock last month. Shares of Tesla have plunged nearly 50% since a peak in mid-December. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, Chicopee police are warning the public about cryptocurrency scams. A look at how you can keep your money safe. And Governor Maura Healey is holding her governor's conference on travel and tourism. Find out how the Commonwealth will be establishing itself as a premier travel destination. Plus, Massachusetts Congressman Richard Neal is discussing proposed Medicaid cuts. Tonight, we take a look at the impact this could have here locally.
Traffic seems to be moving along just fine. I-91 looking good, and the Pike as well. As we get into the evening commute, we've got warm air on the way in here for tomorrow. Warmer. We'll show you how warm and when we might run into some rain later this week with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
And we have updates anytime at wwlp.com and the free 22 News app. We'll see you tonight at 5.